Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 8 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're one away from 23K subs, guys. Go ahead and make that happen today. A nice milestone. Check out all my betting links in the description below. All kinds of boosts and promos to get in with FanDuel and DraftKings in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 8 matchups today. Starting with the Atlanta Hawks versus the Boston Celtics. Boston opening up as a 15-point home favorite with the over-under at 227. Hawks coming into this matchup 4-7. Boston 9-2. Atlanta coming off a Chicago loss. Boston on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Bucks win. Looks like no Trae Young for this matchup. That's why the line's so high. Says Horford and Tatum are questionable. Be sure to check their statuses. Hopefully they are playing because Atlanta is 1-8. Yeah, they're 1-8 on the road against Boston, 4-11 against Boston. 1-7 covering the spread. They have not been very good covering the spread here. Yeah, without Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter's out. I just can't back Boston, and I'm sorry, I can't back Atlanta. So give me Boston -15 and money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Orlando Magic. Magic opening up as a 7-point home favorite with the over/under at 213. Hornets coming into this matchup 4-6. The Magic 5-6. Charlotte coming off a tough Philly loss. Magic, they're coming off a Washington win. Charlotte 1-5 against the Magic, 1-5 covering against the Magic. Magic 5-0 covering at home, 4-1 covering the spread right now, where they've been pretty good covering. Yeah, I don't know. This one's tough because you got Charlotte. They're playing pretty sneaky good here, and getting 7 on the road. LaMelo Ball's he's been hooping. I like the points with Charlotte here, and despite them not being that great against the Magic, I like Charlotte +7 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Detroit Pistons. Heat opening up as a 1.5-point road favorite with the over/under at 215.5. Heat coming into this matchup 4-5. Detroit 4-7. Heat coming off a Minnesota win. Detroit, they're coming off a Houston loss. Looks like, if I've seen this correctly, no Jimmy Butler today. We'll see how true that is with an ankle injury. Miami 6-0 against Detroit. They've been very good against Detroit. 6-1 on the road against Detroit here. But this one's tough though. Without Jimmy Butler, I don't know if I love this Miami team. Detroit hasn't been horrible. They've been pretty competitive. Their last 2 losses have been by just 2 points or under. Miami beat them by 8 in the last meeting. But if Jimmy's going to be out, I'm liking the Pistons at home here. And I'm going to take a shot with Detroit +1.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Knicks opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over/under at 215.5. Knicks coming into this matchup 4-5. The Sixers 2-7. The Knicks coming off a Pacers loss. Philly coming off a Charlotte win, ending their big losing streak they were on. The good news is Embiid is making his debut today, so that's good for Sixers fans. The Knicks are 5-2 against Philadelphia, 4-1 covering on the road against Philadelphia here. Starting to get healthy. They're only missing Maxey now, but we'll start to maybe see what this team looks like with Embiid here. I don't know if I can trust it. We don't know what Embiid's going to look like. The Knicks haven't looked that good, really, to be honest. 1-3 in their last 4. It's been a work in progress with all their new pieces, but I just don't know if I trust the Sixers right now, to be honest here. But it's pretty much a pick'em scenario for a reason. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Knicks money line on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 7.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 2-9. The Bucks 2-8. Toronto on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a Lakers loss. The Bucks, they're on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Boston loss. From what I'm reading, Lillard is out with a concussion. We'll see if that's actually legit. We know how bad Milwaukee's been, even with Lillard. Toronto 8-4 against Milwaukee, 6-1-1 covering against Milwaukee. They've actually been very good against Milwaukee here. Milwaukee's just played so bad. They played no defense. Toronto, they play hard. I mean, they're pretty decent covering the spread here. Yeah, no Lillard. I don't know. It just makes it even more tough for this Bucks team. Give me the Raptors plus 7.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Utah Jazz. Suns opening up as a 3.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 228.5. Suns coming into this matchup 8-2. The Jazz 2-7. Phoenix coming off a Sacramento loss 127-118. Jazz coming off a big Spurs win. No KD, obviously, for a little bit. Phoenix is 6-0 against Utah, 7-1 on the road against Utah here. Yeah, I just can't trust the Jazz. They've been a mess. Give me the Suns minus 3.5 and money line on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Golden State Warriors. Warriors opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 232.5. Dallas coming into this matchup 5-5. The Warriors 8-2. Dallas coming off a tough 2-point Denver loss. I mean, their last 2 losses have been by 2 points and 1 point to Phoenix. The tough losses from the Mavs here. Warriors, they're playing very good basketball, coming off a big OKC win. Dallas 6-1 covering against the Warriors. So they've been good covering here. I don't know. It's going to be a great matchup. Getting the Mavs +3 on the road. I mean, it's been a bucket game their last 2 games. And you had Kyrie coming off a huge 40-plus point game. So he's coming into this hot. I got to take the Mavs +3 on the road. Going to be a battle here. In the last matchup, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Minnesota opening up as an 8.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 218.5. Minnesota coming into this matchup 6-4. Portland 3-8. Minnesota coming off a tough Miami 1-point loss. Portland, they're on a 3-game losing streak. They just played Minnesota 2 games ago, losing 127-102. Kind of expect the same results, honestly. They're 5-1 against Portland here. 6-2 covering on the road. Portland 0-7 at home here. I think I got to write the Timberwolves minus 8.5 and money line on the road in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.